Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. Well, we are off on another coach trip today. We are heading to the northeast of the island to do a bit of exploring. Here's our coach for the day. So our first stop of the day is at a hotel to pick up some more guests.
Welcome to our northeast experience. The name of our driver is David. My name is Rudi, and we will spend this day together.
And we're off.
It is easy to visit Santa Cruz. You should do it with a public bus.
So we've just driven through Santa Cruz again. Looks great. I really wish we could stop and have a look around there. So many lovely buildings.
Befragen dann, die Mädels fangen an zu heulen, natürlich vor Freude.
Our first stop of the day is at a monument. Pole jumping was like a traditional thing here because of climbing over rocks after livestock. An absolutely great view of the north of the island. Beautiful day today. Not a lot of fishing happens on this island because the water is too deep. Who knew? Legend has it that a pole jumper was an excellent pole jumper. A princess fell in love with him, and hence this is why this monument's known as the Lover's Monument. It's a good point for stargazing as well. Back on the bus.
In einigen Stellen 350 Höhenmeter arbeiten, also vorher gehen. In Rente geht für keinen Bürger. Aber nicht jeder fair, kein Problem.
So we've learnt so much about bananas. Did you know bananas, not a tree, it's a herb. And most of the bananas on the island are organic, and they wrap them in blue plastic to prevent insects and diseases. And each banana plant has a mother, grandmother and daughter plant. Growing bananas, hard work. I think we're now strolling to the beach bar. So that's the pools down there. We did actually bring our swimming costume, but we're not going in. I bet in the summer it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I think it's freezing. So we just stopped, had a nice coffee. Now on to the distillery. So we're just heading into the distillery, the rum distillery. This is a traditional distillery. It's done, I think, the French way, where they press the sugar cane, and we've just found out all about the production. It's really interesting. It smells really strong. This is the expensive one. It's around 200 euros a bottle. So I've tasted it. It tastes amazing. It tastes absolutely.
It's very strong. This is one that's going to be on our back.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. Well, I've got to say that 250 euro bottle of rum. Oh, it was so good. It was so tasty. I think I've got very expensive taste. So we're back on the bus now. We are off, stopping somewhere where we can get some lunch. Are you hungry, Mr. Warner? Yeah, me too. Looking forward to lunch. Right, it's just a short drive to the restaurant. Oh, this is beautiful. Cobbly streets, beautiful houses. Oh, isn't this lovely? This is where we're going to be eating.
You can sit where you like.
Thank you. Oh, this is looking lovely. Honey and mustard sauce. Oh, well, that meal was delicious. It was so tasty, and I finished it with one of those gorgeous coffees again. So we are heading back to the coach now. I'm just hoping that it's waited for us, because we realised the time, and then all of a sudden everybody that was on our coach wasn't in the restaurant. So we're just hotfooting it back to the coach. Aren't these beautiful? Look at that orange. So beautiful. So we're venturing into the rainforest. It's a self-guided walk, so we can take our time. We don't have to keep up with the guy at the front. Well, it's a very steep path, and I've got flip-flops on. Look at this rock formation. We're not dressed for hiking, but we've had a nice little stroll, and plus the guide's going to tell us all about the rainforest when we get back on the coach. Do you know what? I really enjoyed the meal we had back at that restaurant. It was so tasty, and the coffee, oh man, it was so good. Yeah, I got real food joy. We've had such a lovely day. We have just had a drink in the bar. I've drunk more alcohol today than I think I have done in the last month. So it's been an alcohol heavy day. We're heading back to the room now at 6:30. We were going to go straight up for dinner, but I was like, no, let's go back to the room. Let's have a cup of tea. Let's put our feet up for 5 minutes and then we'll go and have some dinner. I know what I meant to tell you. We were sitting waiting for the coach this afternoon after we'd been on the rainforest walk, and I'm sitting chatting to a couple who were on our coach but we hadn't spoken to before. Anyway, I said, oh, whereabouts in the UK are you from? Northampton. Would you believe it? Northampton. We couldn't believe it. It's crazy.